Around 200 elite Afghan special forces trained and funded by the UK face imminent deportation back to their Taliban-controlled homeland, the BBC has learned. The figures gathered by a network of Afghan veterans reveal the scale of what one former UK general called an absolute betrayal. The soldiers concerned fled to Pakistan, which now says it will expel what it considers to be Afghan refugees. Newsnight's international correspondent Joe Inwood has the story.
They were Afghanistan's elite, CF 333 and ATF 444, known as the Triples. Initially set up to tackle the opium trade, they soon became specialists in fighting the Taliban.
At first, we carried out thousands of operations to destroy the drugs trade. Then, after 2007, when the Taliban networks gradually started their activities, we carried out operations against them whenever they were.
Ali spent nearly 2 decades on the front lines. This is him with members of British Special Forces.
The Triples were at the front end of the UK's supported counter-terrorism operation. They did the most dangerous, the most difficult, the most important missions, accompanied by British soldiers, and did many things that British soldiers didn't do.
Now, Ali's in hiding in Pakistan. He shows us around the single room where he and his family have barely left for 3 months. Along with hundreds of his colleagues, Ali couldn't get on the evacuation flights when the Taliban returned. So he headed to Pakistan, where he assumed he would get help from the UK's Afghan relocation and assistance scheme. He was wrong.
I have been so disappointed. I served in different high-ranking positions and fulfilled my duties honestly.
He has twice been rejected on the grounds that he didn't work for or even with the UK. According to the man who set up the Triples, they didn't just work with the UK, they were entirely funded by them.
So we had one mission. We in British, and donor for this mission is these Triples or Britain, British government. It is crystal clear. So 100% we work together.
That work made them fierce enemies of the Taliban. For Ali and his colleagues, being sent home could be a death sentence.
We know of many former soldiers who were recognized and have disappeared, almost certainly killed. When Iran and Pakistan deport people, the Taliban have a list in our biometric data.
The Arab scheme is managed by the UK Ministry of Defence. In a statement they said, each Arab application is assessed individually and in accordance with published policy. We do not automatically make a decision on eligibility based on a job role. As Pakistan seeks to find and deport Afghans living there illegally, Ali says time is running out. He hopes the UK will help him before it is too late. Joe Inwood, BBC News.